Coming up, I'll be showing you how I made these neutral St. Patrick's Day in-house decor. Hi, I'm Robin and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm participating in the 4th Friday Open Challenge, hosted by Lisa from Our Grey House and Sarah from Jujubee DIY. For my first DIY, I used a sign I had on hand from Christmas. It had 3 sections to it. I flipped it over, drew some lines with my ruler, and then used my scroll saw to cut out the lines. I was going to make 3 little house shelf decor. I took some white paint that I got from Dollarama and I added a little bit of yellow to it to make it into a nice cream color. I made sure to paint the backs of each of the 3 little houses that I was going to do. This was going to be my base coat. I had some tumbling tower blocks on hand and I used hot glue on the block and then I placed it on the back of my little house to give it a stand. Once I had painted all 3 of the little houses, I set them aside to wait for the paint to dry. Yes, I said wait for the paint to dry. And I decided to work on some little clovers to go with it. I had some heart-shaped stickers that I got in a Michael's haul last year, and I took them and I painted them all green. And once I did that, they had these inner hearts inside, so I separated them. I took the 3 big hearts and put them together, and then I took the 3 small hearts and put them together, and I put them in like a clover shape. And I thought they looked really pretty. They are also very simple to make and something you could make with your old Valentine's Day decorations. If you want to see more on how I made all these projects in more detail, make sure to check out my live link in the description box below. Get access to my lives and future uploads for free. Click that subscribe button and make sure to hit that bell button on all to be notified when I go live or for future uploads. For my next DIY, I decided to make a sign that fit well with my neutral St. Patrick's Day decor. So using a board and some wood look paper that I purchased at Dollarama, I decided, after choosing the paper, to glue it onto the board. Just using hot glue. And here's how it looks. Then I took another sign that I had from last year's spring in Dollar Tree. I took off the jute twine holder on the back, added hot glue, and added it to my faux wood sign. I just folded over the excess paper and using hot glue pushed down the paper so it was flush on both sides and it had a nice edge as well, so it wasn't cut off. Then I decided to use some more of those tumbling tower blocks because I wanted to make a little faux stand at the bottom of the sign to make it look like there was a flower stand down there. So I painted the tumbling tower blocks with that same cream color paint that I made earlier. And then using hot glue, I glued them onto the sign and I made sure to put them in a rectangular shape. so it would look like a little flower box. Once I gave it a double coat, I had these little flowers that I got at Dollarama, and I just used hot glue and added them on. I really liked them because they were rose shaped and they were very neutral looking, and that's what I was going for. Then, using some large burlap ribbon, I made a cute bow and I stuck it on. I decided to put it on the top right hand side of the project. Next, I found a small piece of burlap ribbon and I tied that around the sign. And I thought it made the piece complete. For my last DIY, I decided to take a jar. I painted it white, and then once it was all white, I decided to take some green paint and I painted little green dots in certain places all around the jar. And here's what it looks like so far. Then I painted the lid white and I painted the rim around the mason jar lid green, and I added some cute little rope that I got at Dollarama. Then I just added some more green paint for a finishing touch, but it needed a little something else. So I had these socks that I had previously bought at Dollar Tree. They had a dog on it and these cute 3-leaf clovers. So I cut out one of the clovers and just using some Mod Podge, I stuck it on top of the jar. I want to thank Lisa from Our Gray House and Sarah from Jujubee DIY for hosting this awesome collaboration. Make sure to check out the playlist link in the description box below and also their links as well. If you want to see some other cool ways I've painted jars, make sure to click the next video.